Welcome to episode 20 of Kingmaker, What's in a Gnome? I don't have a lot to say today, but thank you for listening. Check out our website at goblinsandgambles.com, which has links to our various platforms and accounts. Please check us out on Twitch, and please enjoy the rest of the intro music.
So I was reading a book, The Lemony Snicket, The Dark, and she told me I had to stop doing the voice I was doing for The Dark. It was too scary.
Nice.
Let's hear it.
So in the book, it talks about how the house is, the roof is creaky and the windows are smooth and cold. So, and it says that the voice of The Dark is as creaky as the roof and as cold and smooth as, so I do like, let me just get it for 1 second. I'm trying to think of one of the lines.
Can I guess one?
You go. Yeah, you go.
It's a very dark house. It's the darkest
Jesus
house.
Christ. When did you learn how to do that? You son of a bitch.
Got him.
Yeah, so she asked me to stop doing that voice. It was creeping her out too much.
It's a great little book, though.
So how are you guys all doing?
I want to hear
It
the
is very
voice.
good, very good book. It's like I try to do like two voices at once. It's like
False chords?
yeah, I try, but I don't do well at it. Come downstairs.
Fuck. Yeah.
And she freaked out. And it reminded me a few weeks ago, I was trying to read The Witches to her, and doing the Grand High Witches voice is a lot of fun, and I had to stop doing that one too. It freaked her out too much. it's like Witches of England, and it just she couldn't do it. She got too scared. The Grand High Witch scared her too much, so I got
She thinks that's scary. Wait till she gets the Malefis Malacarum when they start just bringing the hammer of witches down.
Yeah, I just we put the witches back on the shelf. I pulled up Matilda instead, so we've been doing that instead.
Good call.
Being a dad's a lot of fun. You gotta try out all your character voices when you're kids.
Traumatized children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we ready to play some Pathfinder?
Almost never.
Yeah, almost never. You're correct.
How did we avoid combat last week? That was amazing.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Like very unexpected.
I tried actively to initiate combat.
You did.
Apparently.
And I really enjoyed that that you didn't have Anoran just bow down to Baynard. I really like that. I'm really glad that you went that way with her.
I think fantastic. Marcus and Anoran were closer to combat than the werewolf was.
It's true. I said it after we finished recording. I wanted to try and put you guys on the spot after like where season 1 ended for Marcus and Baynard.
Which is crazy because you built Anoran to be his combat buddy.
Yeah,
exactly. It's going to be one of those like he doesn't have to like her, but she's a good duo for the fight.
Or I let you die.
If one of us dies in combat, it'll be you. I've said this before, but I my new catchphrase after hearing it back that I did not realize I said in the episode is, if you look at the first line of my sheet here, I've got an 18 for strength and a 0 for patience.
That's good. Yeah, I like that. That was a good episode. I enjoyed that one. It's not nearly dicey enough, so today's dice day.
Oh, nice.
Shit, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I should find my dice.
Oh, yeah, Liam got me new dice and they're fucking dope.
Oh, let me see.
So, Connor, what color do you think they are?
They
Not to
say
put you on
that they're Robin's blue.
Hold up. Let me
But
see.
they
I
are
want to see.
Super not what the color says.
No?
I want to just put that out there.
I think that's Robin's blue.
That's pretty
Close. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay. in the pictures, they were Miami Dolphin teal, which is why I picked them for you. And I was like, but when I ordered it, it said that my order of Robin's blue. And it's like, that doesn't seem right. So I was really hoping they would come through Miami Dolphins blue.
They're not quite. I thought the Miami Dolphins were green.
It was like this awful seafoam teal and orange.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit.
Was your favorite?
I'm also colorblind, so.
Yeah, they're more blue than the pictures.
Yeah,
but
they're definitely blue.
Yeah. They're nice, and they're metal, and they're fucking heavy.
Oh, they're metal?
Connor harmed himself with the D4,
Ooh.
giving himself a little dice stigmata.
Ooh.
Yeah, this thing is crazy sharp.
I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, this D6 is like several knives just rolling in my hand.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to using them. And they come in a nice little leather bag. So thank you again.
Nice. Happy birthday. You're 30.
I know.
It's your first time playing a tabletop RPG in your 30s. What does it feel like to join the other two?
Welcome to old age.
Yeah, I realize you guys are older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
To us the other day. I'm still the baby.
You'll always be the baby.
Yeah.
You'll only not be the baby if you manage to outlive everybody else after we die.
Oh, I definitely won't. No, I'm
You're gonna
The
outlive
song
me
is
for
men
sure.
don't live that long.
burning hard.
I'm going down in my 50s at some point.
Yeah, I've got a pool going for you. Don't worry.
Wow.
I hope
I
you
thought
make
I
it
was
to
Can we
aiming
have a
low
top
at
team?
65, but 50s. Oof.
I made all of my players in my Friday game do a Deadpool on the NPCs and their fellow players on who were the top 5 they thought would die because we're coming to the end game.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then after I got them all in, I dismissed all of the NPCs. So it's just like everyone has one player that they have like voted to die. And I've just taken those and I want Connor to run them through like one of his spreadsheets to see like what the probability is and stuff.
Sure. You give me the
yeah.
dot, I'll do whatever.
Yeah. But now they've all just essentially made one catty choice that was because there were 4 NPCs. And I was like, oh, make a 5th pick. Pick one of your fellow players. And so
You dickhead. You're evil. Yeah, so I made roughly 12 NPCs today
hell
Wow.
yeah.
in preparation for one goddamn hex. So
Oof.
we're back to exploring
Oh,
Boo.
right.
because you need to secure the area around your kingdom, right?
Mhm.
It's
That's
still wild.
I kind of forgot that hexes were a thing from book 1.
I really thought that someone else would start taking care of that for us.
Nope. No, now you got to do both.
Great. Yeah, we only have
dicks.
to do kingdom stuff for technically a week.
Yeah, so we might do like a turn an episode.
Yeah.
Maybe end with it, maybe open with it. I'm not sure yet. But
Before
We
we
did
jump
do-
into
well-
the hexes, though, what do we left off with just kind of like saying we had to talk about the plan for our wolf friend. Does Eric have
Yes.
a plan for what he's actually going to do?
Can we just hand wave that? Like, can't it just be like a...
We've accepted him into our being, and that is
when
it.
it comes up, we'll say like, and this is what we did, and we did it ages ago.
So, like, I used to watch a lot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer back in the day. And that's kind of what they did with Seth Green's character. They just like, yeah, every moon we take care of him. But then in like 2 seasons later, during one of his like werewolf sessions,
When Piccolo blows up the moon.
yeah, things get fucked up and he escapes and then they have to deal with it then. So I feel like that's what we should do now. We should just say that we've got a handle on him. And then Connor, 2, 3, 4 full moons from now, we'll have him, you know, do some terrible things to us. I that's what I want to happen. Can we just do that?
I was gonna say we'll just go with what I said last week. Any door that can't be opened by paws, he's secure.
yeah, so you guys did have the crypt or whatever at the bottom of the stag fort that you can leave him in when you need to, and for the rest of the time you can let him go about his business. That's fine.
Yeah, that's my assumption.
Yeah,
and
we don't need to get deep into it, but I could bring it back. Who knows?
That's what I really hope.
You know what's going to happen?
Knives.
His wife's going to die, and he's just going to murder people. That's what's going to happen. She's going to die, then everyone else is going to start dying because he's going to be like super pissed.
Stop giving him ideas.
You also now have an ongoing quest to try to cure someone's lycanthropy. So,
just to note on that, I have written a letter to my grandfather asking for help in that regard. So I've sent that out.
More like can't throw pee.
Shut up.
Am I right, guys? Am I right?
I'm so funny.
oh, I've missed you so much.
Not.
Can't you tell by the tone of my voice? Although I've learned that I don't have a tone of voice.
Tones of voice. Yeah.
So when I record the intros, I always try to put some inflection and show that I'm a human. And
Really?
It doesn't come out that way. Yeah. That's me trying.
With music underscoring you without us around sounds so strange to me.
It's very
It's
You
always-
sound like an alien.
Yeah.
You sound like you've never talked to humans before in your life.
Hello again.
It's hard. It's so hard.
Yeah, solo
No,
voice tracking is very difficult.
I know exactly how what you feel when you're recording by yourself and you're like writing it or trying to come up with it off the top of your head. It's a strange experience for sure.
Especially in your own voice. Like
Yes.
I can do fucking anything in John Hand's voice.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's so much easier. But my own personal voice is fucking monotone.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to not be.
We'll just make up a voice for like the radio Connor. It sounds silly, but like
I'm
it'd be
just
like
going to do the transatlantic then.
yeah,
I was gonna say you
Last
could
time on
do
Twitter.
your,
Thugs.
There you go.
Hitler and his Nazi
I
thugs.
was gonna say I always just use the headset voice at McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
Hi there,
My boy-
welcome to Kingmaker. Would you like to try our new Kingdom turns? No? Please pull
Shut
through.
up! I'm getting flashbacks. I'm like,
Yeah,
We're
no, I
all-
don't want to relive that.
oof.
I also have a phone voice apparently that my wife tells me about, but I don't know about.
I have a
Yeah.
phone voice.
We all
It's
do.
like talking
We
to a
all-
startled horse.
What the fuck?
That's what it's like on the phone. It's like, please don't be scared of what I'm about to say.
What the shit?
Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna hand wave the werewolf for now.
Zagu.
That's fine. Zagu, yes.
It's like, ooh, that might be my notes up there. It's too far. Let's do this.
Oh, your notes.
His notes.
What do you think? My nuts? No, my nuts are up there on a shelf.
Looking at the ceiling.
They're on the fan. Yeah.
Yeah, safekeeping.
Yeah. They're being hung to dry.
Oh.
All right, now we've got that out of the way.
You have not necessarily a new charter, but your charter still applies to deal with the garbage around here, but now it's self-imposed because
I recognize
you
no
do.
charter. Call it what it is.
Yeah, you don't want your kingdom falling into disrepair from the random shit to your south.
That's fair.
The writ? Do you mean the writ?
Yeah, sure, you're writ.
I'll acknowledge no charter.
Sure, whatever. So we've got you back here at Fort Stag, which is now Caber. I guess I can rename that
Yeah.
so we stop forgetting.
I was going to say that might help a lot, actually. And Rem, you're just like up on the map somewhere.
Ramir's in purple.
I don't see it.
I also do not see it.
Do you not see all of these purple
Oh,
outlines?
the purple hexes? I just meant
Yeah.
like the word Remure,
Okay.
because I forget it sometimes. And I definitely have not looked at the spreadsheet again since the fateful episode that I tried to listen to 3 different times.
Yeah, I don't
I was
blame you.
like, this is taking forever. I know what happens too. And I'm like, oh.
The good news is it's, oh god, that is way too pink.
It's all ogre now.
It's all ogre now, yeah. And people seem to enjoy it, so I'm
Oh, yeah.
okay with that.
Most folks have better attention spans than me.
Okay, so we have our Kingdom of Ramior, Caber, which is where Stagford used to be. You guys can't see like F18, F19 anymore, right? That was just when I was
No.
streaming. Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of fucking information now. Because again, I've spent more time prepping than normal today. I am going to railroad you into a particular hex.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We've heard
I-
rumors over there.
I was going to say, with
Throw that away.
the notion of us getting back to Oleg's, it makes sense.
Yeah, so you've gone up to Oleg's, you're all good there. I need to send you to the west.
To the west.
To the west.
You need to start moving west today, following the river.
So we're playing house
Um,
horses? Is that what you've turned us into?
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
I can give you a bullshit reason, or we can just go, yeah,
Let's
just
just do
need
it.
to go
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Rumors along the river. That's
This
the
is
name of
where
the
the
episode.
Baynards decided to go. We're fine
Cool.
with this.
Cool. This is the reason I spent a lot of time, and I'm not letting you go to another hex that isn't ready.
What? You mean we can't derail your whole episode by going the complete opposite direction?
Yeah.
When can I catch him with a fish? If I catch it from the river, I have proficiency in fisherman.
You wasted skill points in that? Fuck.
You've already done that, and it did not go well for anybody involved.
Yeah, that was not a good time. So now that you are an adventuring group of 3, do you want to bring an NPC with you?
No,
No.
No.
absolutely
Okay.
not.
I would like to note that I gave you the opportunity.
Wait.
No,
Is our cleric gonna heal? Is our cleric gonna heal?
Okay. Seriously.
I can heal you with
And I don't
inflict
mean the
wounds,
bear
right?
you're trying to hug, okay?
We got Pigmar and like Bylon, so we're fine. Balon.
You forgot your
Balon
colleagues'
and
names?
Pigmar.
We're good. We got a couple more.
Pigmere.
All right.
Well, I only have one of them with me.
I'm just saying, I gave you...
You gave the option, and we
opportunity.
decided, fuck you. We don't need no options.
Our folly knows no ceiling.
Okay, so you stumble into... Well, not stumble. You follow the path along the river to a tumultuous area of the river, and you hear high-pitched screaming and squealing from all around, and yeah, go from there.
Do you want perception checks or anything?
You can do whatever you like.
High-pitched squealing.
Like animals screaming or people screaming?
I want to do survival
Both.
to see if it sounds like
Both.
what animal it is.
Sure, yeah.
And it's just a normal animal, so that'd be local.
Sure.
It is going to be a 20, not nat.
Sorry, can I roll to see if I can hear any words being said? Like,
Yeah.
it might just be "oh God" or something, but
Yeah.
Oh God!
Oh, God.
that is going to, it's just a 10.
Just a 10. You can't make out what they're saying, but it is common, and it is high-pitched and frantic.
All right.
Tally ho.
Tell you.
And for the 20 to see what animal it was?
Yeah, it sounds like horses.
Oh,
Small horses.
horses to the west, you say.
I would like to separate ever so slightly and go in stealthily.
Before
And I
you
have
do, can
fast
I
stealth.
give you guidance?
I don't need your goddamn guidance. I'm a fucking rogue.
Okay. All right.
I
Have
have
it be
fast
known
stealth, so
offer.
I don't suffer any penalties for moving at full speed while
Perfect.
stealthing.
And I'll keep my shield up, draw out my maul, and stay with Baynard.
I rolled a natural 20 for a total of 31
For sneak?
for a sneak.
Sure, I'm sticking you in that tree then.
Nice.
Where are we?
Are we on a different map?
He hasn't moved us yet.
Oh, did I not? I didn't bring
Yeah,
it
I
up.
did
My
not.
bad. My
We are
bad.
staring at the overworld.
This might help. So this is what you see so far. You can see now, right?
Look at this stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
And
like
And you
a
should be able to
wagon
move your
trail.
characters as well.
Nope.
No,
Yeah.
Christ's sake.
It's okay.
So we don't need to move. You can move. That's
Yeah.
fine.
It's probably better
That's
for
okay.
us that we
It's
don't.
It's a quick fix, honestly, and
It
it
is.
doesn't snap to grid. So
Cool.
All right. Am I in tree cover or a bush?
we'll call it a bush. Yeah.
Does the cover continue on? Because if so, I'd like to continue moving at a decent pace just to try and get eyeless sight on whatever's happening.
Yeah, you can stay sneaking here. You're going to see more as you move forward.
I can move now.
That is the wrong button. Why? Why are you like this? Roll 20.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Reveal the map. Show them this street. Those are gnomes.
Oh my god, it's gnomes.
There's
So each hex is what? 5 or 10?
Each hex is 5, yeah. Do you see their names?
no.
Oh, great. Excellent.
There are Connor's revealed of many varied colors and some differing in size. 9 gnomes, and off to
there's 10.
one side there's like a World of Warcraft gnome. Aside from these garden gnomes.
I had a lot of fun with them today. I love the new 2-minute tabletop token editor.
Mhm.
It is so good.
Love those guys to death.
We use them for everything now, so it's just what it is.
So what's going on? What do I see?
Marcus, you've come up to this group of gnomes that are frantically trying to calm a set of horses with them at their camp and yelling about the horses in the river that are stuck with their supply cart.
Oh, Marcus will step out of the bush, non-threateningly.
Step out of the bush, non-threateningly. What do gnomes call the big folk?
Big folk, tall folk.
Okay.
To quote Dragonlance, also, there is not a single gnome who has ever finished telling a story. You just have to stop them.
Okay.
And so 9 of them is horrifying to me.
Yeah. I didn't have a good voice for him yet, but the captain of these gnomes, his name is Narthropple.
It's a quality gnome name.
Yes.
You, tall man, please help. Our horses are stuck in the river, and they have all of our supplies.
Baynard, come up here.
Baynard approaches.
I still have my shield and my weapon drawn, but I stay a step ahead of Baynard as I approach.
And Baynard keeps trying to like step around Anaran, I just imagine.
My liege, there are unknowns. Please at least maintain a 5-foot step away.
Anaran, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm new to this. Thank you.
I'm so glad there's so many of you. We need the help now.
3. And you expect us to move like tons of horse.
Well, we have horses, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have horses. I have a donkey and a boar. And plus I have like rope and tackle on my donkey. We're fine. Like,
and we'll lose the waters of the river? You're insane. And I slap you.
So it's like, hi, are we calling me a king?
King.
Is that what okay.
You are the liege lord if you're feeling humble. King if not.
Hail and well met, fellow. I'm King Baynard.
We don't have time for this. Move.
Okay. So
you will not make orders of the king of this realm.
Anran, it's okay. Let's get these horses. And I spring into action and start like getting gear off of Bodok the donkey, and we start working on this.
Give the gnome one of these, the 2 eyes.
Narthropple yells, Lincoln, Blinken, nod, assist.
Lincoln, Blinken, nod. Fucking love it.
And they stack together like Voltron. Can I do a perception check, or would this be survival to get like a sense of the river? Because I know at some points, like closer to the city, the river gets like 3 feet deep inside.
Either or, take your pick.
Okay, I'll do survival, and it won't matter because it's a natural 1. Mm-hmm. So it caps out at 9.
So I'm assuming we've set up some sort of like pulley system with ropes on trees and animals that can do it, but we're gonna have to get a rope out to the horses and the wagon that's in the middle of the river.
How long would it take you to do that?
I think if we run the rope around and just have someone grab one end and go in, like if we use one tree.
How far are the horses?
You, Marcus, are now about 20 feet from them. That is to scale here.
Okay. I'm going to grab one end of the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking leap.
Okay. I need an acrobatics check for that jump.
Sorry, you're leaping out to the horses?
Yep.
He's got the rope. I'll have the other end of the rope, 1 foot on it, and the other part pulled up to my elbow, like wrapped around. So I'm like
all right,
weighing it down and using my strength.
So
it'd probably take like I don't know, 3 minutes to do a hasty job of getting some of this stuff set up with all that, like with those 3 gnomes helping me. 3 or 4 minutes.
Well, you do that. I'm going to hold Marcus as he dives in.
So after the first minute and a half, the cart starts to slide further down the river, dragging the horses along with it.
Well, what about during the exact same time when Marcus has already jumped in the water?
Yeah, so he's got in there while Eric is setting up his rope and pulleys, and he's got the rope.
I took a rope with me.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
I have a plus 15.
Okay.
So 21.
It's a cool dive.
That's a pass. That's good. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
So you get to do what you want to do, which I assume is get the rope either hooked up to the cart or...
Probably, yeah, I assume the cart probably has like some sort of post that comes up and like saddles the horses, so to speak. Yeah, the yoke. I'm going to try and attach the rope there some way and just knot it and tell them to throw more line to me like other ropes.
Yeah, we'll feed out some more line to him.
Sure. Every minute it takes you to do this, it's going to keep moving further away.
While I've done this, am I able to see what supplies they have?
Sure. Give me a perception.
Marcus has always got to be Marcus, eh?
Yeah. It's going to be a 17.
17. You see a large number of small bedrolls.
Mm-hmm.
And you see lots of gnomish cookware.
Mm-hmm.
And just general traveling gear.
Listen, I'm making sure there's no goddamn terrorists coming in with explosives and chemicals. You're welcome.
Sure you are. Sure. Not looking for treasure.
No, of course not.
Sure.
I need to know what gnomish cookware looks like.
Like normal cookware, but
have you seen
smaller
that
and colorful.
The Far Side where it's the cow tools and it just makes no sense? That's what gnomish cookware is.
That's what I was thinking. It's like a tea kettle, except it's all
no bottom.
Yeah, random garbage that you wouldn't know what to do with.
It's actually they call like a slang term for trash is gnomish tools.
So I need strength checks from anyone on the shore.
Yep. Not good. I got a 6 for the first one. 2.
Okay. And Williams?
I don't really want to say.
Oh, God.
So I rolled a 1.
Oh boy.
God.
Oh, so it's worth noting that I have a -1 to swim
Yeah, so...
and not trained in animal handling, so I don't know if I can help once I go in the water.
horses are whinnying like crazy, still hooked up to this cart.
Can I cut the horses free?
Yeah, you could.
Oh, yeah, they
All right.
can swim. Horses can swim.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. Taylor, I need either a handle animal or a sleight of hand.
Oh, thank God for giving me that option.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I roll an 8, but sleight of hand gives me 19.
Okay. Yeah, you cut them loose, and they swim past you to the opposite side of the shore.
We could have used those.
Okay.
Listen, I'm saving something of theirs.
Strength check.
Another one?
Yep.
I'm still on this cart, guys. Please save me.
Okay, I have a 12.
I also have a 12.
Oh, God.
Okay, that's better. It doesn't go anywhere. It's now lodged nicely.
Okay. Can we do something a little more proactive to like pull it?
Better strength checks.
Sorry, I guess I'm out in the fucking river right now.
You can swim. There's no need to go down with this particular ship, Taylor.
Not as well as I can jump.
So since these horses have ran away, I'm going to bring them back in so you can see all the work I did and made nice, colorful horses for the gnomes.
I was going to say they're very, very colorful horses.
Baynard can call out to them. He can speak with animals.
Maybe.
Be like, don't go away.
They've been hauling ass.
I'm saying I can't do that right now just because I'm too busy.
Fair.
Like I wanted to do that, but then Connor started making us do other things, so I gave up with that plan, which is it's fine with me.
I'll give you guys one more chance before I'm bailing off of this stupid cart.
I look down at the gnomes. I say, what is it that you are doing to help, if not pull? And I'm going to prime for the next strength check, but I want to...
What makes you think they weren't pulling?
I'm chastising them.
Why is it only 3 of them helping us? Where are the other ones?
They're dealing with the other horses.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving our king guidance. I'm going to reach back and tap him. So you get, what is that, an extra D4 on your check?
So I get an extra D4 on this?
Yeah, so D20 plus a D4. Actually, let me double check. I might be using... I'm just assuming it's the same as 5e.
No, it will not be.
It's probably only like a +2 to it or something.
Yeah. Still helpful, knowing that 12 is fine.
Was fine.
You get a... there's a +1 competence bonus. That's my bad.
I will also cast guidance on you.
Oh my God, this again. Your patty cake bullshit.
Yeah, we let go of the rope for a second, then grab and pull.
We ready for this roll?
I'm ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's better. Unnatural 20.
Good.
16.
Good. Okay. It starts to move back towards the shore.
Excellent.
And it will eventually haul back as you continue to get your footing and pull it back up on.
Oh, you don't want us to fail and then succeed and then fail and then succeed for
We're
an hour
not
and a
doing
half?
that over and over again. No, I'm good. We got places to be. Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod are busy.
Sorry, Winkin or Lincoln?
Winkin'.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was Lincoln.
Yeah. Blinken Park.
No, that's just the first 3. There are several others. Yeah, so you've got Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod with you, and Narthropple comes back down and goes, "Oh, thank the gnomish gods."
Thank Erastil, friend.
Sure. Doesn't matter now. Where are the horses?
Unfortunately, they broke free and so what? Marcus, what happened to the horses? You were there.
Marcus is very busy wringing out his clothes. He's like, didn't see what happened.
It is by Desna's luck, travelers, that we were here, so I feel that your barking of demands followed by your ingratitude, you seem to not realize, and so I will explain to you who it is you speak with. This is a lord of these realms, Baynard Clark, and you will address him with a bit more respect.
Oh, well, my apologies. How long have you been here?
Oh boy.
Like a year?
Oh, well, this party has been going through the southern Greenland? What is this place called?
Yeah, I think it's the
Stolen lands. He doesn't even have a writ. Get him. Show us your writ.
This group has been moving through the southern Nile marches for 3 years. So I'd argue that we have more dominion here than you do. We appreciate the help, but do not speak to me of kings.
Do you have a castle? We have a castle, and I point like back that way.
What did you miss of exploration party?
I know much
So you
of
have a
the
castle?
rights of travelers.
Just wringing out all of my clothes.
You do not have claim on lands that you do not stay in. And we have a keep, and we have royal decrees from northern neighbors, and we have a king. And so now, while you are here, you have a king.
I got this nice circle of power.
So when you cross borders, you just have a new king? Is that how that works whenever you visit somewhere?
Master Gnome, we saw no markings or border markings. And it looks like you've just arrived here.
He means to imply that just because they are visitors, they do not need to speak with the king with any some respect. And again, to bark orders at him and to before even offering us any sort of thanks, complains that the horse has got away.
Mark is going to pipe up at this point. Master Gnome, have you found anything of note in the area?
That's an odd segue.
Do you have a side quest for us, little guy?
I'm just trying to... Okay, I should have explained. Marcus is tired of listening to this back and forth bullshit.
Well, my apologies, Master Swimmer.
It's fair.
Please come join us by the fire to dry off and we can discuss more.
Thank you.
They use their other horses to drag the cart up to their little camp.
Yeah, and we can help with that with our horses and stuff too.
And Wink and Blink and Nod and Narthropple move back to the rest.
At every given moment, Anaran is going to refer to Marcus as Schwimmer in Numerian.
There's so many gnomes.
You made 9 of them.
It's really quite daunting because like they're identical in form, but in palette they are. My brain, when I see the same sprite color swap, like one of them is way more powerful than the other.
But which one?
Any of the ones with like bright pink or like deep reds, that's usually like Final Fantasy 1's go-to for.
Yeah.
This gnome has Fire Blast.
Just a quick question. Like, of the 3 that were helping us, did I get like a sense of what they were like at all? Like, is there one that seems like friendlier to us than the others?
No, it was all chaos at that point. Yeah. There was a job to be done, and surprisingly, the gnomish folk did the job without ridiculousness.
Good. Excellent.
Pointing out the seriousness of the lost horses and cart.
Yeah, they're usually so jovial. It's even in Pathfinder, like especially with the blanching, the bleaching or whatever it's called.
The bleaching.
I think y'all are getting distracted. We had things and dice rolls to do. Come on.
Yep.
Focus.
So, you are now at camp with all of the gnomes. Very clearly, Captain Narthropple is the leader of this expedition, and he'll be taking point for the most part in any discussions and questions you have, but you're welcome to do whatever you like.
I think I'm going to let Marcus and Baynard do the bulk of the talking to this, as Anaran, while not like seeming to soften at all, is interacting with the gnomes a little more like genuinely, now that the like banter is done. Because she misses the road and is asking lots of, like, getting their stories, because a gnome is always good for a story of the road. I dealt with many gnomes on my travels.
Cool. I like that.
Sorry, what's the captain's name again? Narthwoggle?
Narthropple.
Narthropple. No, I'm going to fuck up that name. He's just Master Gnome now. That's all he's going to be to me.
Narthropple thanks you.
Yeah.
He does say, I apologize for the curtness. I am, however... extremely stressed. Yeah, I know. I don't remember what I did originally. To be fair, Bert's a gnome, so.
Yeah, it's fine. I've had ruder greetings from friends.
Hail, Herr Schwimmer.
Does he look at Baynard when he says that?
Yeah, just quickly, just a little bit of cut eye.
I believe you've met Winkin, Blinkin, and Nod.
I have.
Yeah.
This is Bigly, which now that you can do that voice, Liam, makes it even better.
Bigly?
Yeah, Bigly. This is Tiny. This is Know Me and Know You.
Son of a bitch.
This is Lincoln. And the one off to the side there, his name is Screamy.
I'll kill again!
Screamy concerns me.
Screamy hasn't said a word yet.
Oh, no.
The rest have been relatively talkative gnomes.
So Gnomish, it's worth noting, is a language spoken over top of itself. And so like a conversation in Gnomish is impossible to follow to anyone who doesn't speak Gnomish because they talk like I talk with you guys over top of you.
I was going to say.
Yeah, there's multiple threads of conversation happening.
So Master Gnome, you've been out here for 3 years.
We are on the 3rd year of our expedition, yes. It has been fruitful and exciting and more to come.
Where did you start from?
South.
What city, sir?
You wouldn't know it, and you won't be able to pronounce it, so.
It's fair. I have trouble speaking your name.
Master Gnome, you seem to be dodging our questions. We just helped you out of a river that was going to bring your exploration to a close. I don't understand this disdain you're giving us. This is...
Not disdain, my friend. Not disdain.
Friend? You call me friend? And you talk to me in such a way?
Is there an insight check of any sort? Like, what would that be in this?
Sense motive.
Sense motive. I would like to do a sense motive when
Sure.
I asked where he came from.
Do I notice Baynard getting like a little heated?
Yeah, Baynard doesn't act like this often.
Okay.
An unnatural 20.
What?
Do I just feel he's telling the truth that I won't be able to pronounce it and I won't know it? Or
Yeah. He's not like being shitty about it. It's just he's dealt with humans before.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of looking at my king and giving him a what the fuck look.
I'll kind of chime in to like when I hear him raising his voice, even though I did the exact same thing, I feel like it's beneath the king. And I'll say a name I'm giving him now. I'll say, Gateway, my king. There's no need to.
What did you just say? Gateway?
Gateway. It's German for antler. Since everything's named Antler, I'll refer to him as Gateway and Schwimmer.
Are you sure it's pronounced that way?
I'm pretty sure.
Because if it's a W, it's not.
Gateway. Yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah. It would be, then if the I is after the E, so it would be Gavai. Sorry, yeah, let me try that again then. Gavai. Baynard, there's no need. The gnomes, they simply don't speak about cities with the same attachment as you might. They brush them off as they are traveling folk, and they not in one place for too long. And I'm just gonna like lower my voice and say, assuming that Baynard knows anything about gnomes, which I'm assuming is not the case.
Not much. I don't think there'd be any gnomes back where he was from.
But I'll just let that hang.
Do you have any maps for sale, Master Gnome? I'm just going to completely ignore my king.
Soaked to the bone.
So he has a large number of map containers.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, none for sale. This is our entire life's work at this point. We have lots of information.
Ask to copy his notes.
There might be some bartering to be done, but I don't know you well enough to make that a good decision.
Marcus is willing to flash some coin, be like, anything and everything has a price.
It does, yeah. I'll tell you what the book says.
Okay.
The book says it is 1,000 gold per point of interest on the map.
Oh, that's steep.
Oh.
However, because of the aid you've provided,
1,001 gold.
They're happy to do it for 500 per, or if you know anything that they don't, they'll trade 1 for 1. If you have any information about the area that you can use, that they can use.
Can I roll a survival check to see if I have something of note? Because I would have been looking for stuff on my way down. One specific thing.
Sure. So this is just like things you've done in the kingdom.
Okay.
Right. And in the stolen lands, you'll be able to say, yeah, there's this old sycamore.
The thing is, like, I'm getting the impression, and this might just be Eric's wrong impression, that they're trying to claim land. I don't want them to know about the stuff that we've been to. I don't want them to know about the Rastal Temple. I don't want them to know about the sycamore. We've explored that land. That's ours, in my opinion. And that's Baynard's land. And I don't want to talk to these these guys. Honestly, I want to dump their wagon back in the water. That's how I'm feeling right now. They're being so awful to us, not even telling us what country they're from. They're not treating me like a king at all. Like, they're not treating me as a representative from another nation, let alone a king. Like,
first of all, I love that I've put this into your brain, because I don't think Eric had this in his mind. Just wormed it in.
And like, Baynard is also not that kind of guy, or wasn't. So to now have that
it's
ego
been a year.
attached to
Things have changed. He's lost friends. Like,
it's interesting.
So you can kibosh this 100%, but part of what Anaran would do as a cleric or Inquisitor of Desna is help travelers get places safely. And personally, because of like who she is and what she's done, she's always looking for like minor entryways that could lead to the Underdark, to warn people away from them. So whether this helps us or not, I would warn these travelers about, with a 26, anything in the like greater area that might be suspicious that they should avoid. Not that you have to tell us about, but like, just if I can give that info to them, it would be like
there's no Underdark entrances here. You haven't encountered any.
Okay, good.
Everything you've encountered, you've addressed. So I wouldn't say anything's any major danger. So
perfect. Yeah, because it just as an observance to Desna, I can't turn up giving that info out.
Sorry, just out of game. What character languages do you two know? What does your character know?
Ooh, good question.
I think I had one interesting one, and then the boring one.
No, I need to. I figure after a year I'll know what languages you speak.
I'm just trying to remember what page those are on.
For what it's worth, I'm not playing the character great. I'm going to let you know that as you spend more time with them, it's very clear that they are just an adventuring company.
Yeah.
They just like the travel. They're not establishing a kingdom.
Oh, okay, because that's what it seemed like to me, is that they were exploring for a kingdom.
I appreciate that came across that way. That was not how it's supposed to be. He's very possessive of his maps and of his knowledge, but it's not that he's evil about it. He's just, he's a gnome.
Not being cagey, he's just protective.
Is that going to come out in our conversation? Like we don't have to go through that conversation right now as player characters, but like throughout the night that we're sparing fire, are we going to learn like, oh, you're not trying to claim, he's not trying to claim land. He's just trying to see cool shit.
They're just mapping it.
Then we'll tell him all the cool shit. Like I thought he was doing what we are doing for someone else.
No.
I feel like Marcus has already established that, and he's just like, I don't know these two people that I'm traveling with.
That are extremely angry at you for some reason.
Yeah.
He said, he was mentioning that it was like borders and stuff. Like, that's what it seemed like. It was like this was their land.
So that was because Anaran said, you now have a new king. And the gnome going, I don't think that's how that works. And also, you are outside the borders of your kingdom right now.
Oh, yeah.
So, shut the fuck up, everybody.
So,
be nice to the gnomes.
It just, the way you presented it, I really thought they were part of another kingdom doing what we were doing.
I appreciate that. And it did sound
I wanted to try and get that in character with Eric. I thought I got that. Sorry.
Does Anaran or Baynard know Elven?
No, I know Common.
I know Elven to hear it. I can't speak it.
Okay. Marcus, after hearing Baynard give his little ranches there, is going to ask a question in Elven, asking the gnome if he speaks Elvish.
Nartharpal responds, yes, he does speak Elvish.
I apologize for my comrades. They're idiots. In different ways. Kind-hearted, but idiots.
He responds, they're gnomes, right? Like, he does not give a shit how they feel about him. He's going to keep doing what he's doing. He's going to be exactly who he is the whole time. I
would like to go over a couple interesting points in order to get information. Like, I'll tell him about the Sycamore and how we burnt it down and why we burnt it down. I'll tell him about the Soot Scale Caves. And I'll tell him...
1 second. Marcus, I feel like you would have walked over to like the donkey and pulled out the map that we've been working out as a group. Because
no, I'm not giving any hint of what I'm talking about, only that I'm talking a different language to this guy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were sharing information. So wouldn't you show up like...
I am sharing information with him. No, I'm just telling him these things, where approximately they are, how far they are from us. But
all right.
And I'm trading information.
Yeah. I mean, he's now got multiple conversations going on, typical gnomish, talking to you and then talking to Baynard separately.
at the same time.
Yeah, more or less. And he makes note of what you've said, but he says without accurate coordinates and proper mapping, it's not really worthwhile to him, and he'll have to do it himself anyways. So he thanks you for it, but he has nothing of equivalent value to share with you.
Marcus sleight of hands the map out.
I could. I'm very tempted to do it. Like that. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. At that point, I'm just gonna like get up, stretch, walk over to the pack animal.
You sleight of hand, and I want perception from the other two.
I'm not going to bother. I'm again.
No, I'm okay with this now. That we've gone over the misunderstanding of what was happening here. I don't.
Okay.
I don't know if you know that's happening yet.
But we just talked about how we're going to find this out throughout the process. So let's just leave it along.
Towards the end of the night.
I'll say
okay
this
with
is
this now.
Let's say this is how Baynard realizes it. Like the map comes out, Marcus talks to them, and he just like harumps, and then Marcus explains as he gets info from them, and then
he's not looking to steal land from us.
Yeah.
Because it's not a sovereignty issue. Like I've stopped caring. Like Baynard stopped caring. It's like, oh, okay, these are just gnomes. Then I thought they were like trying to steal our land, and if that's not happening, then I don't care.
No, they're not shitty. I mean, they're as shitty as gnomes are, but so I will let you give them 4 points of interest.
Okay.
For exchange of 4 points of interest.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I think the Sycamore, it's a big place out in the open, or was, we'll say.
You ever seen a dead giant spider?
Can I see I want to see the over map again.
Yeah.
The statue of Erastil, like not the temple, but the statue, I think.
Yep.
The goddamn bridge.
No, who cares about the bridge?
We do.
I would say Oleg's post, because that's a point where they could resupply potentially if they don't know about it.
Kabare too.
Okay. So we've got Oleg's, the Sycamore, Kabare, and what was the last one?
The statue of Erastil we found in the woods. The one where we did that. Like you made us do all those perception checks and dick us around for like half an hour.
I don't remember where that is.
It's down in the woods, down in the bottom of the woods.
There's woods everywhere.
It's all woods.
I think it was D16.
It's by the temple
under
of
the hot spring next to the Bogards, right on the edge.
Above the frog pond there?
It's above the unicorn.
That's the frog pond.
I thought it was by the temple of the elk. It was on a pathway leading out from that.
Yeah, I think it's next to the temple.
It's two over from Tuskgutter.
Yeah,
Tuskgutter,
going
Bogards,
left to right, it was statue, temple, banding.
Right on the edge.
We would be near the Bogard Swamp?
This one. I'm pretty sure it's this one.
Sorry, I just gotta move my map around.
Not that it really matters.
Oh, so we're near a statue.
No, you guys are down here.
Oh.
But you've let them know about this, about Oleg's, Kabare, and the Sycamore, yeah?
So we're exactly 1 hex west. I thought we were going west, like towards Tuskgutters, but we're right next to Kabare.
No, you've gone west. Yeah, you're literally, like, you walked out of city limits, down this river, and found these gnomes that were about to stumble into your capital city.
All right. So we've spent an evening exchanging notes.
Yes. So they're very excited to hear that there's a new kingdom with new supply points. They're very happy about that. They had already seen the Sycamore.
Fair enough.
And therefore don't have anything to offer there. So now it's 3 for 3. And
can we offer a different one in exchange?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Sorry. So you get 3 things in this new southern area. I'm going to pick them at random.
While we wait for them, can I just tell the gnomes a little like interspliced anecdote?
Sure.
Because Anaram she's got like a big white paw on the front of her cloak, like a literal like preserved paw of a bear. And it's a polar bear claw. And she happened to stumble into one, like in the south of Mendev, like just at the north end of Numeria. I think by Neurocyan, the like capital of Mendev.
Okay.
And it's just like, it was so out of place that I think the gnomes would like the story. And so it's like, and then just out of the green brush, this big tuft of white fur comes just trouncing out and attacks the caravan. And thankfully I had my spear ready and it lunged right into it and it caught me here. And I show the like scar that's kind of on like the side of my face. Mm-hmm. And then it died with one lucky stroke from my spear. And I've kept the paw with me ever since. It's a token of Desna's luck.
They all cheer. Cool story.
That's what you wanted, right, Liam?
Do any of them want to worship Desna more now?
No.
Damn it.
So they let you know of a tower on an island in a lake
Cool.
on the Candlemere Lake. They let you know of an abandoned keep deep in the Gnarl Marches.
Ooh.
And they let you know of a particularly interesting river crossing on the Gudrun River. And those three are the three I've opened up for you there.
Did we bring up the dead unicorn with them yet?
No.
Can we bring up the dead unicorn with them? Because, like, that's still heavy on my mind.
Yeah, Narthropol goes, we haven't made it that far northwest yet. We'll keep an eye out for it if we go that way. Dead unicorn doesn't really do much for them. Even the details you've given them about the lack of...
Have they heard of anyone that would, or met anyone on their travels that would cut the horn off a unicorn? Like,
he mentions that there's all sorts of trolls and evil spirits in the wilds here. He wouldn't put it past a number of them to do something like that.
Okay.
Super quick Cliff Notes version. Can you remind me? I don't remember the dead unicorn.
So you stumbled into a clearing with a dead unicorn that had no decay whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So it was fresh or was like Fae don't decay?
No. You had no idea.
Oh.
There was the hint of necromancy. You asked if it smelled like home as Pylon, if it was from the Underdark. But yeah, it was eerie. This is what it came down to.
It was a spooky encounter.
Would this be the first time Baynard's mentioned it to Anran?
Yeah, it probably would be.
Yeah, I don't see that just coming up. But I might have asked her when I met her, but I doubt it. Let's just say this is the first time.
Yeah, you're not Loman. You're not just like, hey, you know about ghosts?
Yeah, could
Solomon.
would this be like what would because I are unicorns Fae in this? Would they be?
No, they're
so
magical creatures.
So it wouldn't be like a knowledge planes. It could be like some knowledge local to ID the monsters in the area. Get like
knowledge planes would work too. Yeah, they're a mythical creature.
I was gonna say I don't have knowledge planes. It's one of the elements I can't roll.
Okay.
But if they're Fae, I wouldn't know anyways. But
knowledge local might work.
Knowledge local.
I imagine you'd have to go find it first.
Okay. Okay. I'll wait until we can make time to go see it then, because Liam, am more curious about it now. I completely forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Just so many hidden stories all over the place.
I feel like of all of them, aside from the ones that led us right to, we had 2 or 3 bounties, we had a weird frogman, and we had all the bandit stuff that led us to our now capital. The unicorn and the little and the 2 fey creatures that bothered us at camp all the time feel like threads that just don't have anywhere they've gone yet.
Was the tower abandoned in Castlemore Lake? It was
yes. Well, as far as they can tell, it was. They didn't travel to it. Again, they're just making notes as they
just
go
from the shore. Like, ooh, look, tower.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Big tower. It looked abandoned. That could be what it is.
All right, guys. So, what sparks your interest?
So, I will give you the town that the gnomes are from.
Awesome.
And he was just being shitty about it because it is very easily pronounceable. They're from Miami.
Miami?
Yeah, Meeami.
Beautiful Miami.
Is it a palm trees and lots of half-naked women?
No, it's full of gnomes.
Tell me, gnomes, how much cocaine is there?
They're all tweaked to fuck.
How much highlight is played in beautiful Miami?
It's Miami. I like it.
No, Miami.
Okay.
It's RME.
No.
When we get there, it'll be RME.
I need to think of a good one-liner and just...
Yeah!
Thank you.
Taylor's pulling off his glasses. They got stuck on his headset.
They did. The bane of glasses.
So I have very specifically introduced this town for when I introduce sports teams.
Yep.
The Miami, what is the stand-in for dolphin in Fantasyland?
Nope, that's not what they're going to be. Don't you worry.
Miami Bullets?
The Miami Minotaurs, obviously.
Nope. You will never get it.
Wait, sports teams?
Yep.
And where are these griffins you talked about?
They're coming. I've invented a sport.
Oh, no.
To eventually play for intercity leagues.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But I do love the griffins. They haven't come up because it's like never important. But as you build up your city, you're going to get more and more rat-bird hybrids.
Oh, God.
I've seen a bunch of seagulls because the weather's getting warmer.
Pigeon rats.
Seagull rats.
God. Yeah, just yelling.
Even better.
Yeah. They'll fight God for half a bagel.
And that's the team motto.
Yeah, I stole that from Reddit. I love that one. We'll fight God himself for half a bagel. Although I think they're seagull raccoons.
At this point of being gluten-free for so long, I would too.
Yeah, so the gnomes are from Miami. They've done their exploration. They plan to continue their exploration. They thank you for your assistance. And if they cross paths with anyone from Remur, they will be much kinder moving forward, noting that, holy shit, these people have many sticks up their asses, and they will be excellent prank targets.
Yes.
So, quick question, just because I was not on the map when you showed them. What is the thing on the farthest left?
That's an abandoned keep.
Abandoned keep, tower, and river crossing.
Perfect.
The river crossing is definitely trolls.
Yeah. But hearing about the unicorn, I would want Anoran to vie that we go towards the abandoned keep farther to the west so that I could potentially have them show me the unicorn. Because if it's still there after a year and it hasn't come up, I want to just know. Because if I'm so curious. Did I badger you about it at the time? Like, I feel like I can't believe I let this.
You badger me about everything.
Got him.
We all badgered him about it. It was a pretty spooky thing. And we sucked with our rolls. It was a lot of it.
I was also a lot harsher back then.
Yeah.
I've come a little more laissez-faire, so.
I just want to say for 1 second, I feel like these gnomes are huge assholes, and I'm pretty sure that river crossing is trolls, and I feel like they're trying to get me killed again. I don't like these guys. I'm just going to throw that out there.
You don't have to like them.
Yeah. If it ends up being trolls at that interesting river crossing, I'm going to hunt these gnomes down.
That's fair.
Can we insight check each spot? If Baynard's got got thoughts?
Once you get there, maybe.
Let's just go check them all out.
I was going to say, Marcus is doing this in Elvish, so I guess if he doesn't feel the need to, then we have to trust him.
Oh, no, I think once the map came out after like 5 minutes of me, pointing at different stuff, Baynard's going to be like, the fuck are you doing? And I'm going to explain to him how he's being a dunce and everyone will be happy.
Okay. Are you guys going to spend the night camped with them?
Yeah.
I think so.
You see them do their little lollipop guild dance to get their beds ready and stuff.
That's what Mr. Bilbo hates.
Yeah, it's a full production, and it's very interesting and very gnomish. No need to set watch. They're all going to handle that throughout the night. And particularly on Screamy's watch, you're all awoken very abruptly.
What's that?
Hey, the horses are back!
Your chair made such a loud noise.
I loved it.
Looked up and you were so far
roll,
back.
The pause.
Just the picture of you just like scooting directly backwards in your chair. Oh, back. Oh, God.
I love it.